SIDBI was set up by an act of parliament in April 1990, so it is not a normal commercial bank, but is a development bank. The mandate of SIDBI is promotion, financing and development of MSMEs and to coordinate the functions of institutions serving this sector. So as you see that the normal commercial banks are only financing various commercial activity done by entrepreneurs, whereas SIDBI does the work of promotion and development also. So government has given a definition of MSME means micro, small and medium enterprise. Micro definition is where the core plant and machinery. This is relating to manufacturing sector, not there are two sectors, manufacturing and services sector. So manufacturing government has given a definition of investment in plant and machinery, not of other things like miscellaneous fixed assets, land and building are not included. So this is 25 lakhs. Suppose for a manufacturing, you can say cosmetic industry, there is a mixture and other things, and a lab and all these things. That will be core plant and machinery, and a land, building, ACs, and other things will be excluded. So micro is 25, small enterprises 500, medium enterprises 10 crores. So up to 10 crores comes under the ambit of SIDBI. That is the core plant and machinery. And in the service sector, similarly, where your salons and other spas and other things will fall, the definition is slightly different because in this type of activity, machinery component is slightly less because major component is in the land and building part. Here the micro is 10 lakhs, small enterprise is 2 crores, medium enterprise is 5 crores. So up to 5 crores, it comes under medium sector. This is a brief overview of Indian MSMEs. You can say this is 8% of the GDP of the country is contributed by MSMEs, and manufacturing is 45%, 40% exports, more than 8,000 products. This is the agriculture is the basic mainstay of the Indian economy, contributing nearly around 70% of the population, and rest major is by MSMEs and large industries other. Where other features of MSMEs are, they're very small in size. You can see it is not very well organized, like having proper balance sheets and having professionals. They do not have on their board all these activities. So it is loosely organized, you can say, major of them. Not, but the mid-segment one are nowadays being run on professional lines. See, here it is mentioned DFI is expected to play credit plus. It means not only financing, but providing other benefits also, like meeting financial gaps, providing need-based non-financial services. Like we also sometimes guide the various skill development institutes and other to increase the entrepreneurship level in the country. There is a clustered approach. Suppose there is an industrial cluster in a particular area. So we have set up small branches in that particular region to cater to that cluster only. SIDBI has set up a separate vertical to handle the energy efficiency equipments, where some interest concession like up to 0.75 basis points of the existing normal rate of interest is given to those units which are using energy efficient equipments. Like you can say LED lamps, solar powered generators, solar powered boilers, like hotels use normally these things. So when we also encourage these things. And mezzanine financing means which is known as sub-debt. Suppose you want loans for other activities rather than tangibles, like for advertising, marketing, you have shortfall in your working capital, so margin for that also. For these type of items, we give this mezzanine financing or sub-debt. For that, we don't take any security, we take only residual charge. As I have my experience, I see that most of the people come to banks and say, I want loan, this much loan, how much you can give, these type of questions they straight away ask. But I request you, you should prepare your balance sheets and if possible get it audited from a CA and the balance sheet should be CA certified, and the promoters as well as the other directors in the company, they should have filed their ITR returns. So these are the basic things, and if you have some experience in that particular line, then the details of that experience, because the banker when he gives the money, it is not his money, it is public's money. So he has to be cautious, because lots of complaint we are receiving that we go to bank, they are not financing. Because there are so many examples also. Suppose a bank finances 10 cases, nearly 3-4 cases goes bad. And then in that case, after analysis, the banker is also accountable and responsible for the loss of that loan. So he has to check all the papers. And another important thing is, so when you go to a bank, it is my request you go after a concrete plan. Suppose you are entering into some franchise agreement, you should take details of that. You don't just go and say, oh, you tell me how much loan you give, then I will enter into an agreement, then I will do tie-ups. Then you should first do those, your full homework should be done, your market study should be in place, how many clients you will be getting, how much potential of marketing revenue you are proposed to getting. So after those homework, and then you should meet a banker. Then banker also sees that you are a serious entrepreneur, not just a casual one just going and inquiring whether you can set up a unit or not.